y'all. Hey, welcome back. Happy Friday. How y'all doing? We're a little tardy today. Had a little technical difficulties.
It's my fault. It's my fault. My friend was on time. I'm sorry. It was me this time, you guys. I'm normally pretty punctual. Having a little difficulties this evening. I do apologize in advance. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Thank y'all so much for joining us this Friday. We actually have a small treat for you guys. We have a special guest today. Now, I know there are some things going on in boxing that y'all really want to get into, and we're going to get into it. However, we have a guest today, okay? We're trying to start back up our interviews, introduce you guys to some new folks. And so tonight, our special guest, he fights at super lightweight, and he goes by the name Blue. His name is Ryan Martin, so I want y'all to be real nice and welcome Ryan Martin.
He said be real nice. You know boxing ain't nice.
It is. How you doing,
It's a
Ryan?
real ghetto place here. You have to be very, very careful here because sometimes these folks will cross the line. We have to tell them in advance, like, hey, we having company, not too much.
I feel that I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Happy to be on the show. With two lovely ladies, and what's crazy is it's wonderful to find women that talk about boxing because it's such a man's gentleman sport. When you find women that really know boxing and find it's like damn. It's like damn. Okay, I like this. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for being advocates for boxing. We need more.
Thank you so much. We appreciate that because it's a lot of your counterparts that be a little vexed because women talk boxing, but we appreciate that you can appreciate us.
Trust me, I've been with my girl for a while, and I can tell the older heads in boxing don't respect women. Like the world's changed. The world, it ain't men run everything now. Women there. So okay,
so Ryan, we want you to tell the wonderful people a little bit about you. Let them know what division you're fighting in and what you have going on and what you have coming up next. Hey, mommy, I see y'all in the room. Y'all come on in. I'm gonna shout y'all out in just a little bit. But we see y'all in the room. Come on in.
Did you know you disappeared, or is it just me? Did you know you disappeared?
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew now. Okay, I didn't know.
I'm back. Trying to clean my lenses. Go ahead.
Well, my name is Ryan Martin. I go by BlueChip. I'm originally from Akron, Ohio. I grew up in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I started boxing at the age of 8 years old. I followed my older brother to the gym, and it's been. I feel like boxing found me. And it's it feel like it's something that I need to do. And what I mean by that is, I just love the amount of work you have to put in to prove something to yourself and others. But I had a long amateur career. I was tried to make 2012 Olympic team, didn't work out in my favor, so I turned pro after that when I was 20. My career's been good so far. I had a lot of ups and downs. I think that's crazy. I can't remember my record right now. I think I'm 25-2. I lost to Josh Taylor in the Super Series over in Scotland. So that was my first defeat, and the fucking world felt like it just crumbled on me when I took my first loss. And I came back and I reorganized my team, and I had another fight against Robert Easter. And it was crazy. Me and Rob Easter got a good friendship, and but they offered me to fight him. And I was like, shit, hell yeah! Like, we got a friendship, but in the day it's business. So I ended up losing a decision to him, and that was my second defeat. So now I stepped away from boxing just a little bit to, just get things right. And right now I'm just reorganizing my team and getting things back on track. So right now I'm out in California in Long Beach at Jack Rabbit Boxing Gym. I don't know if you guys know Ashton Silva and Dr. Silva. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. Great group of people. He had a fight last week or 2 weeks ago. Looked phenomenal. So I think one of you guys was there, right? seen the video. Somebody was there.
What else?
Or is a video on your page? Is video?
I was there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It was me.
Yeah, it's there. So I seen the video.
I was there.
Nice. So that's a little bit of background on me.
okay. So, you said you're back in LA training, correct?
Yes.
Okay. When was your last fight?
My last fight had to be a year ago, September 23rd. So almost a year.
It's been a year.
It's been a while, man. So I'm looking to kickstart things back. I was training with Kevin Cunningham in Florida when I took that when I got that fight, and things didn't work out between me and him. No bad blood, but I just had to move on. And then speaking of that, because I know y'all from Texas, so before that, I was going to different training camps to find like where I want to be. You know, the vibe with the coach. I actually went to Terence Crawford's camp with Coach Bo and all them. So, you know, when that fight got made, you know, I had to roll with Terence Crawford. So.
You see how he threw that?
I'm trying to figure out how you tied that into Texas.
Hey.
We finna have to treat you like the family.
Like we really would have kid gloves on with you, but you done came on here.
It's all love. You know, hey, I had to.
You did?
Texas love. I love Texas.
Wow.
Oh.
He got right in behind enemy lines. It was like, here's my time. Let me know. Wow, I'm speechless.
So what happened that you didn't end up in Bomax gym? What happened?
Actually, so I switched management. I was to switch managers, and my manager wanted me out here. So I was like, all right, cool. So I didn't have a foundation there. Like I was just out there trying. I was actually out there sparring with Amir Khan when he was. Who did he fight last? Amir Khan.
Kell Brook.
Yeah, so I was out there helping him spar, and then it kind of just, you know, turned into, hey, Bo, like, let's see if we can work with each other and stuff like that. But it just didn't work out. You know, every coach is different. Every boxer vibes different with the coaches. So, you know.
Now you done found yourself in a kerfuffle.
Yeah.
My friend's eyes are cocked to the side now.
They are.
Yeah. With you fighting at like 140 now, you're gonna stay at 140, 135, 140?
It's up in the air right now. I would love to stay at 140 right now. 147 and 154 is on radar. No, I'm pretty big for 140, and making the weight just ain't easy. So my first fight, and then it's been a year since I made 140. So we'll see. So, my first fight back ain't gonna be at 40. I'll tell you that. Must be like 44, 45. So
Okay.
See how I feel.
Now, you said you had been off for about a year, a little over a year.
Yes.
A little under a year.
Under a year, yeah.
With since you brought it up, we just saw a fight where, you know, our guy had a rather long layoff. So we do know the importance of activity and staying active as a boxer. Is there any particular reason that there's been a year layoff for you?
Well, for one, it was me part of it, two parts. So it was trying to, you know, find the right team, organize my team. You know, boxing, you can't do anything by yourself. And the other part was I took a mental break. You know, I felt like in my career, everything was moving so fast. And after I took my first loss, I feel like I didn't have a solid foundation. So everything just like crumbled. And, you know, chasing boxing is like one of the loneliest sports in the fucking world. And it takes a toll on you mentally. Just think about, you know, we have to guarantee we have to guarantee so much, but it's no guarantee return for us. And, you know, just knowing if boxing's going to be here or being there, it just takes a toll on you. And it took a toll on me. Like I was in a really, really dark spot mentally. And I, you know, as black men in the black community, we try to hold it in ourselves and, you know, get through it. And that shit fucked me up like badly. Just trying to like hold on to what I love, the passion I have for it. And because, you know, as fighters, we did it for free our whole amateur career. So when it get to business, things just it's the most corrupt business in the world, sport. And I actually seen Terence Crawford speak on it a few. I don't know if you guys seen the video. It was just like, man, it's just crazy how if you rub shoulders with the wrong person or you say something off the wall, they can really block you. They can really blackball you and make it hard for you to get fights and stuff like that. And I feel like that's what happened to me. But now I'm with a new team, and hopefully we can get things back on track. Because all I want to do is fight. Like, I'm a prize fighter at the end of the day, and I just want to be able to support myself, support my family, my future family, and just live life.
That was very what's the word I want to use? It was very vulnerable of you to share that. Now, this is my question. Did you said you took a mental break? When you went and took your mental break, did you take a mental break? And did you also like go seek some counseling or some therapy, or did you just back up for a minute and gather yourself?
Actually, I did seek counseling. I found a therapist. Man, it was so bad. I went to the hospital. And I was in the hospital, and I went there to talk to the doctor to find out, hey, like, I need to talk to someone. And it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I went for a long run. I ended up going to the hospital, and they wouldn't let me out. So as fighters, I'm already ready to fight. I'm already ready to fight. So they really surrounded me and treated me like I was in jail. Like I came here for help, and they said, well, we can't let you leave because of this and because of that. And I'm just like, I don't think I get paid enough to like, I probably get paid pretty good, but we got to fight because they wouldn't let me out. So I was just, but I did seek help, and I had a good support system around me as my manager, my girlfriend, and I have a lot of good support back in Chattanooga, Tennessee. But it's just something but I feel like something when you're dealing with mental health, it's something you have to break through yourself. Because nobody nobody can tell you how you feel in your own head. Like, and then you got to be careful because some people downplay what you're going through, and that's the worst thing you can do. Open up, be vulnerable to somebody, and they don't handle it with care. And that's, I feel like in the well, I can't just say the Black community, in the community, that's where you stop opening up and you hold everything in, and So it's been a roller coaster ride for me, but one thing I would say, it's always light at the end of the tunnel. Anybody who's going through that mental break, mental phase.
Any boxers that need to hear what you just said, because they do that. They hold on to it, and then there's this big explosion at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And then we're like, oh God, we should have been more concerned about this, or maybe we should have been asking some questions and checking in. Like,
yeah,
need to hear that. That was nice of you to say.
Yeah, I feel like I just not in boxing, but in the world period. I feel like I don't know what's going on. I feel like the world now is so much more. It's social media. That's what it is.
It's exactly what it is.
But then,
exactly what it is.
And then on top of that, it's just the pressure of being or what's the word I'm looking for? Accomplishing, prove something to yourself. Especially in boxing, I feel like I'm not ready. Well, I wasn't ready to stop, but I feel like I ran out of options. And it's like I didn't know what to do. I've been doing it since I was 8 years old, and you strip it away from me, like. So it's just been tough.
We are so happy that you went and saw about yourself. We are so happy you went and saw about yourself. So you said you have a good team around you now. Are you looking for like promotional representation at this point, or do you have that?
I don't have promotional representation. I'm just right now. I just want to get myself back on track. I know it's always offers, always opportunity that's going to come, especially for a guy like me. So right now I'm just looking to get back in the swing of things and just get back in the ring, get back comfortable, and take it from there. I want to get back to having fun with it, with it. So the money's going to come, the opportunities are going to come, but I just want to get back in the square ring and feel those lights.
you are you have a nice resume, and the 2 losses that you have on your resume are, it ain't like you just lost to no any damn body. So, so we are very much so looking forward to seeing you back in the ring. We really do appreciate you opening up to us about what was going on with you too. Friend, you have anything else for him?
Because we talking about getting back in the ring. I just want to know, what smoke do you see for your future? Like, I know you want to come back, take some, it's that 1 light touch, 2 light touches, but like, where's your direction? Are you I want to fight for the money, or are you fighting for a belt, some belts, the belts, all of the belts?
Well, that's a great question. The first fight back, I definitely need. I'm not looking for a slouch, but I need to get some rounds in to get back rhythm, especially with the new coach. We gotta get on the rhythm. But I'm a prize fighter, so I'm fighting for the prize.
Okay.
The belts are the bonus, right? The belts are the bonus. So I would like to get in there with what's the little Asian kid, Brandon Lee.
That's a good fight.
Yeah, Brandon Lee. Let's see. Tio looked amazing coming to 140. So that's a fight. Like, I'm a competitive person. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like
if you go big.
It's a fight at the end of the day. But I just want to get back to it's a lot I gotta prove. It's a lot I gotta prove to people that believe in me. And actually, speaking on that, what helped me get to my mental break is I feel like it was disrespectful to the people that believed in me, that I was taking so long to get through this. And I think that's the worst thing a man has to deal with, is letting people down that believe in him. And that just lit a fire under my ass. So right now, I'm watching my boy Kurt Scooby fight. He's fighting right now on the OTX. Atlanta, Georgia. So I'm watching him right now. He's one of my stablemates. He fights at 142, so I'm excited to see him in the ring. And it's just it got me sweating, just ready to get back in there.
We want to get back. That's great.
And that's the passion I have for it. And people don't understand, as fighters, this is the ultimate sport. This is modern day gladiator sport. It's so real. And nothing about boxing is fake. And so I'm just excited to get back in there. I'm excited to be mentally clear and just ready to put on the show and gain more fans.
I see you. I got a question, because he said something. I'm sorry, friend. I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
What's that?
I see you got a bunch of friends and in the area in the direction of fighting. Are you the fighter that won't fight his friends because y'all friends? Or are you going to fight your friends because the bag is there?
Well, he told us that he was cool with Robert Easter Jr. So
that's true.
I fight my friends.
Okay.
I fight my friends. Look. I mean, the way I look at it, I even spar my friends. When we spar, we're not friends at that time.
Correct.
I mean, I don't know. People might be different, but hey, it don't matter to me.
It's the sport. I mean, LeBron played Carmelo.
Right. Right. What's the difference between basketball, football players doing it, and boxing?
Yeah.
I don't hold what we say in boxing, what we do in boxing. I don't hold that in life. End of the day, life is so valuable. I don't carry it over outside the ring. You're still human, I'm still human, and life is so precious that I don't want to live with hate or hating someone after we did our business. We did our business and that's it.
And that's it. And that's I feel like that's how it should be. Like you said, you spar your friends all the time. What's better than making money with your friends?
Making some money? What? You see? Well, I hate to speak on this again. Terence Crawford and
listen, hey man, look.
Listen, hold on. Look, I ain't saying nothing bad. They good relationship though. Or they made what, 25 million apiece?
I mean, they ain't friends. They just respect each other.
Same thing. Hold on. Let me tell you this though.
Come on, let's go
ask you
talk
this.
about it. I see you really
Hey,
want.
hold on. Let me
talk
ask you
about
this. But for the sport of boxing, you know how good it was to see that event happen, and
It was.
amazing. And like, I think the last time I felt like that for a boxing event was Fury versus Joshua, which it wasn't even in the States, but that magnitude of a fight. And just to see those two warriors go at each other and put it all on the line, like that's what boxing's about. Like you find it very hard for the best fighting the best today, and it's always something. It's not enough money, or this ain't happening, or this ain't happening. They actually called each other and made it happen. So it's like damn, that's good for the sport of boxing. So I was happy to see that event happen and the whole thing come together.
Okay, I got a question.
I know why you looking at me like that? I ain't saying
my friend,
bad.
We've had a long suffering. These have been the last long suffering couple of weeks, and then really, you come.
It ain't really suffering though.
We suffered. We suffered greatly. We suffer greatly.
He's still a beast though.
Like, you're right.
He is.
He's still a beast. That's like Deontay Wilder. So me and Deontay got a good relationship, right? When he lost to Fury, when he lost to Fury, I was like, I suffered a little bit, but I'm like, he's still the second best. Like, ain't nobody else beating him. He's knocking everybody else out.
At this point, Bud can have one, but we ain't at that point yet. We got a rematch. We got some things.
You're right.
To discuss.
You're right. We got a rematch. We got a rematch.
I was not trying to talk about this today. I am not.
gotta talk about why it's hot.
It's not hot anymore. It's not hot anymore. It was hot like last week, and then I think did you watch that? I think you did some intel. Did you do some intel before you came here?
He probably did. He probably watched our show. He saw hurt. He saw pain.
No, I just see you told me some Texas, so I thought about it. So let me ask y'all this: what fights are y'all looking for coming up before the year end? Is there any fights you guys know of? Or
I'm looking. Go ahead, friend. You.
No, because all of the fights that I want to see are literally unmentionables. I'm forced to watch Jermell Charlo and Canelo Alvarez.
What do you think about that?
It makes me sick to my stomach.
Why?
She's a super fan of both.
Ooh.
It's gonna tear me up to watch the fight.
I want to see that fight. I'm excited about that fight.
I'm excited about it too.
Of course y'all are. Who do you think wins? You just have a really good answer.
Me?
Who you think wins?
All right, I know y'all from Texas, so I like Canelo, but I have my reasons. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of the Charlos. I think they're amazing, but I just feel like him going up to that weight class, like Canelo's just so comfortable. Canelo's just like it's gonna take it takes a lot to beat Canelo. So I was part of the Canelo Triple G trilogy. And I fought on the cards, and and just seeing just seeing him. I mean, I don't know. I'm up in the air to tell you the truth, like, cause it's boxing. Anything can happen. No, the Charlos, they're athletic, especially the I think this the younger one, the smaller one fight. Yeah, he's athletic. No, he comes to fight, and so I wouldn't bet money on it. I mean, I wouldn't bet money on it, but I just like to watch it. So I'm just looking forward to a good mega fight, and I think it's a win for Charlo regardless. I think it's a lose. I think it's a lose. It could be a losing situation for Canelo because he wins. They're gonna say, "Oh, he was small. He was this. He was that." But if Charlo wins, he the fucking man. Like
he the fucking man.
He the man. He the man.
The fucking man if he wins.
Because he's going to 168, right?
He's coming from 154 going up to 168.
Yes. Yeah, but I heard he's big though. I never seen him. I never seen him in person. He's pretty big, right?
He's taller than Canelo. Right now he's filling out. Looks like he's filling out a little bit more, but of course, because he's not at 154, so it looks like he's more at closer to his walk around weight. He's taller. He's definitely taller though. I think he's gonna be the bigger man.
gonna be a good fight. It's gonna be a good fight.
I think so too. I think it's gonna be a damn good fight. I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping they can finalize this David Benavidez.
Oh,
Lubin and who?
I think he just got
Who's
announced.
he fighting? Ramos?
I think so.
I'm scared for Lubin in that fight, if I'm being honest.
Why?
I'm nervous. Ramos is a bad man. I like Lubin too. Ramos is a bad man, though.
I haven't seen Ramos fight.
He's good. He's really good. Like, I don't want to see.
I'm pulling for my boy Lubin. I'm pulling for my boy Lubin.
I want Lubin to do well too, because I want Lubin to be some food up there when my guy moves to 54. So I'm cool with. I like Lubin. I'm nervous for him in this fight though, because Ramos can fight.
Yeah, Ramos I think they aiming to put it on the card. I think it's already made.
Yeah, I think they're on the undercard of Canelo and Charlo.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a good one too. So yeah. Now, did you want to stay and chat with us for the rest of our show while we finish all the topics?
No, I'm gonna finish watching my boy, but I'm gonna stay in here. I'm gonna watch my boy fight. But no, thank you guys for having me, and I wanna do more.
Give them your social media. Give them your social media stuff.
You guys can follow me on Instagram at BlueChip Boxer. That's the only social media I got right now that I really care about. So hit me up, ask me questions. No, I want to be back on the show whenever you guys want me back, or I can come back and talk about what's going on. I would love to share. And
yes,
thanks for having me.
Twitter and get you on Twitter. Get on Twitter.
So hold on, let me tell you about the Twitter. They want me to pay for the thing. I was like, look here, I'm done.
You don't have to do that.
You don't have to pay for the check mark for people. People know who you are.
All right, I'm gonna get back on Twitter. Then they got the threads thing, right? I'm trying to get used to that. So
I'm still getting used to Twitter too. She's the Twitter pro. I'm gonna
get back on Twitter though. I'm gonna get back on Twitter. So
get on Twitter, get active. If nothing else, have it. Just have it. You know, to have it. But just thank you so much for coming through.
On to somebody real quick. Make sure you already logged in, because people gonna start talking.
All right, I'm gonna log in now. I'm gonna log in now.
Absolutely. And you definitely have to come back when you get you a fight squared away. When you get you a fight made, come back so we can let the people know, because they're gonna be looking for you.
Yeah, right now I'm looking at October 28th in Los Angeles. So no.
October the 28th.
Yeah. It's your birthday.
Before my birthday.
Yeah. Well, I had your birthday knockout.
Yeah, so you gonna have to, because I'm sure gonna not on my birthday.
Shout out to Queens of the Ring. So I'm gonna make it happen. But I'm gonna finish watching the fights. Thank you guys for having me, and I'm gonna inbox you guys. I definitely like to be back on and share my information with you guys, and like to do this more.
Okay, absolutely. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you.
No problem. You guys have a good night.
You too. All right. Y'all come on in the room. Sorry, y'all. We got started a little late, but we had to get our guest on. We were supposed to have him on a while ago, but we got him on tonight. And so you guys go follow him on social media. But y'all come on in the room, because, baby, we got some things to discuss. Okay. I see all y'all. Sean, Terence, writing Yogi, Macados, Maca the South, Bionic Prince, Free Smoke, Boxing, Dion Williams, Jason Pennywell. I ain't gonna read all of y'all because we've been in here for a while. I see y'all. I see all of y'all. Coach Amber behind the lens, Andre, Phenomenal Mexican all around, Coach 67, D215, K Molia girl. I saw you coming up in here today. How you doing? Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. What's up, Jay? Good. How you doing? Hey, mommy. Terry, Amber, Rolo, y'all come on in. Come on in. ABZ, I see you. J Pitt City, y'all come on in. Keisha, hey, girl. Keisha Sellers, girl. Hey, Jet Kyle, Teach. Y'all come on in. Phenomenal Mexican, I see you. Opulent LT, I see all y'all. Come on in. Listen, hold up. Let me get this super chat. I don't want to squirt past that. Coach Amber says that's real. Bell rings, no friends until the bell ends. I have to remind the kids all the time, no friends when the bell is on. Absolutely. Absolutely. No friends in fighting. Ain't no friends in fighting. Okay. Hey, Bella Fake Girl, how you doing? What's up, Iron Eagle Billionaire Boxing? Y'all come on in the room. Hey, Rick, I'm going to Trill Burger tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow or Sunday, I'm gonna go try that Trill Burger. Now look, y'all, boxing has been on fire this week. Okay, it's a lot going on. You know, I ain't know he was gonna come up in here and be talking about Bud rubbing me the wrong way and whatnot. However, honey, have you seen Budrick making his rounds on the media circuit this week?
Not only have I seen Budrick making his round, I've seen his dusty bitch ass fans making they fucking rounds too. Dusty sons of bitches.
So I'm assuming that September 1st date is null and void.
Fuck September the 1st. They gonna get their issue until now and forevermore. Cause I feel like I'm gonna tell y'all what y'all did. Y'all took me and my fucking friend for granted. We came in here, we was very humble with you bitches. Very much humble, okay? We gave Bud a ton of credit. We even said that we wasn't gonna talk about the camp. And then I get a fucking a DM of a video that's circulating around where one of you bitch ass fucking Bud fans went and clipped the part of me and my friend talking about our feelings about the fight, not the part where we gave all Bud all of his credit, all of his bullshit. You go and clip the part where we were talking about our fucking feelings about the fight.
Luckily, me specifically had me out there looking bad.
My friend specifically had the wavy fucking voice and shit. And listen, I went and did a deep clean on all you motherfuckers. When I tell you I got intel on all you bitches, the worst thing you can do at this time is continue to take content for the Queens of the Ring that you didn't ask for and use it as a joke. Cause me, I'm not going.
We good sports over here.
Yeah, we good sports.
But you better ask somebody.
We like to joke too. Give me the opportunity to get my jokes off. Cause when I start talking about them balding middles and them receding hairlines and them titties, don't say nothing. Cause I know what y'all look like too. So when I start doing that to y'all, don't say anything. Y'all brought it on yourselves. But I tell you what, the next time I see one of you bitch asses, I'm not going to keep my comments to myself. I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel. And I see you in the comments, T and K. Your ass was T in them comments too. That's where you came from. But you love it here now, don't you? You can't
love it.
You hear so much. You coming back to comment on shit that we recorded 2 and 3 weeks ago. But
because you just found us. Thank you.
I'm going to sip my tea because he didn't do anything but bring us y'all. And y'all love it here. See, y'all thought y'all
love it here.
Come over here and get a Bud hating ass fucking channel. We not that. We was talking shit because of the fucking fight. We did our job and gave y'all guy his credit. But September the 1st is off. Fuck y'all. I'm going to say what the fuck I want to say at this point.
Jay, they had me out there bad, dog. I saw that and I was like, shout out to Rollo with his mess ass for tagging me in it. Because otherwise, I would not have even known they had me out there like that. Y'all, they had me bad. They had me out there bad.
It was so bad. Like, I had my face turned up. Like, I'm so upset that y'all would take the part where we were not. Like, we actually did what we were supposed to do. We didn't come in here and make no, like, crazy excuses like these people are doing. Bud was phenomenal, but y'all want us to eat now? Ain't no meat eaters on national television. You ain't
not over here. Not over here.
You can go find that on another fucking channel.
Not here. Okay.
They didn't. And you know what's crazy? They didn't tag us.
Nothing. All he had to do was ask. Y'all know we love a good he over here.
We were willing to participate in the he. You went and stole that fucking shit. You balding middle ass nigga. I don't know. You know what's crazy? Don't play with me and my friend, just period. Like, I know we get on here and we joke with y'all. It's he and funny, but like when you really piss me off, you really pissed me off. And before I realized that I didn't say something that I meant, but I didn't mean for it to come out loud on national television. Stop play with y'all mamas. Don't play with us.
Play with your mammy. Don't play with me.
Because we wanted he and hi with y'all. But what y'all did was y'all went and created some shit for some racists to go and laugh at. Because that's all that's in the comments.
That's all that did.
Because y'all decided to put LDBC people. Just because people are black don't mean they in the fucking LDBC. Y'all had people in that video that were not LDBC people.
Affiliated at all.
But because you're black and because you a Spence fan, you automatically LDBC. Y'all telling on y'all fucking selves. Next time, tag me so I can laugh with y'all. But when I start telling my jokes, I'm going to be the one laughing, not y'all. It's going to be some tears. Y'all going to be searching the internet for my information by the time I'm done with you. Don't play with me. But yeah, friend. But I seen Budrick making his rounds. I love it. I love it for him. He's killing these interviews. Somebody lied over there Top Rank when they said that Bud isn't marketable. It was a piece of shit lie. Bud is very fucking marketable.
Isn't that something? Isn't that something? You see how that works when somebody gives you the opportunity that you've been looking for?
But you know what's crazy? Like, he had to beat the best to become that guy. He beat the best. Now he's that guy. There's no disputing that. He did that.
You get the spoils of your labor. You get them. You get them.
Now he on the internet waves talking about he gonna move up to 168 and he want the winner of Canelo and Magomed. Are you out? Okay. Hey, you know what? Whatever you want to do, my guy, I support you.
Friend, for real though. Let's back up because I do want to talk about that.
Okay, go ahead.
He's been out here. He's been on the trail since the win, right? He's been on the media trail doing his media rounds since the win. And the entire time he's been on there, you know, people have been asking him about the mega fights, which consist of two main people, which are Gervonta Tank Davis or Canelo Alvarez, neither of which are remotely close to his fighting weight, right? So he's going to have to make some sacrifices to fight either one of those. Initially, he was very steadfast on not going down to fight Tank. Okay, Tank would have to come to 147. Okay, cool. He was very steadfast on not being able to go all the way up to 168 because that's just too big. He's coming for 135, I believe, 130, 135. So 168 is just too big. But I don't know if somebody got to crunching some numbers or what. I don't know if he figured the lesser of the two evils is Canelo because he's the older on the decline boxer or what. I don't know. But honey, today I saw footage where he said he's ready to go. He ready right now for Canelo at 168. I want to know from the chick.
Want to say it's not the size, it's the skill. And I would hate, okay, hypothetically, if Canelo beat Magomed, that would put Terence Crawford against Canelo Alvarez. That would make him 3-weight undisputed champion of the world. Do you know how disgusting that would be to the boxing community? Budrick is now the face of fucking boxing, literally.
He's pretty much that right now. From you know,
Yes, yes. And he will be the man if he goes up there and beats the fuck out of Canelo, which would I will. We talk about get on this bitch screaming bloody murder. Y'all really go. I hate to mention other people's names, so I will not. But I will get on this bitch and have a meltdown. You hear me? My friend is gonna have to kick me off. Don't you leave? Nope. I told you tonight it was gonna be up. I'm gonna have a meltdown on this bitch. A real life meltdown if Budrick beat Canelo Alvarez. I'm not gonna be hurt if Mel beat Canelo. I want Mel to win. But if Bud beat Canelo, y'all gonna be like, oh, this is a conspiracy theorist. And the fuck is. That motherfucker gloves is loaded. He on that shit. I'm gonna get that cease and desist in the mail. Bright and early, Sunday morning, so I won't make it into a Monday. They gonna stop me early. But I'm telling you, y'all thought y'all had the Deontay Wilder conspiracies and all that shit. Oh, baby, all the conspiracies I'm gonna come up with on motherfucking Bud, I'm gonna be unstoppable. The Queens of the Ring account on Twitter is gonna become a Bud conspiracy theologist.
Let me read these super chats because we do have some coming in. Y'all, thank you so much. Let's see. We have J Pitt City. He says, shout out to y'all. Y'all doing great things on here in Twitter. Saluting. You cut it out, BOXIANA. Baby, she was on the road and she gonna be on one all night tonight. All night. Coach Amber, hey, Coach Amber, she says that's PBC obligations in the contract interviews. It had to be. Okay? I don't know who negotiated that for him. Whatever the case may be, he is basking in the glory of his victory.
He should be. And he's looking fantastic while he do it. He not even looking 2006 dusty out here. He got on regular, normal clothes. His little stuff is padded together and neat. Go off, Budrick. We want the best for you.
Not me. Thank you so much for coming through with 20 piece. He says the people criticizing Canelo versus Charlo have every right to criticize the fight. Canelo avoiding the top dogs at 168 and Jermell ducking Zoo for a big payday. However, I'm excited. Canelo wins by KO. Counter uppercut. Hold on. Not me. You really think Charlo is ducking Tim Kazoo? Do you really?
You know, that's not the first time I heard that. I done heard plenty of people say that Mega Mel is ducking Tim, and I just can't see why y'all would think that. Tim Zoo ain't all that, y'all, but I know y'all want to think that he ain't.
I mean, he good, but for Mel to be ducking it, I wouldn't go that far. Corey Parker, hey Corey, he says Bud is not going to 168. I don't think he is either. I think it's just good talk for right now.
What if he not bullshitting with y'all? I'm scared of him. He was choking a fucking shark this week. Do you hear me? I look at him totally different now. I am afraid of him. You know how you see people in public and you clench your purse a little closer because they just look like they got. Baby, I will lock my doors if I see him coming around the way. Why the fuck you choke that shark out like that? Friend, he had that bitch by the neck like this. I ain't never seen nobody handle a fish like that. A fish?
Not only did he have the shark choked up, he really feeling himself because he at some folks, said he coming for the little cub. I mean, he really talking good cash money shit right now is what he's doing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Eno says, whoa, what up, baby? Hey, Eno, ain't nothing. Shit, just chilling, you know, talking a little boxing this evening. Ain't nothing. Yeah, it's very interesting. It's very interesting. The fallout from his victory is very interesting. I don't think we'll see him at 68. I just don't see it. That's just me. But if he does it, if he makes that jump, more power to him. I'll be rooting for him if he's fighting Canelo at 168. I'll be rooting for him. I really will. But that's looking far, far into the future because it is not a given that Canelo is going to beat Mel Charlo. I'm sorry. It's just not a given. I feel like Mel Charlo might be ready to do some things. And while we're talking about it, let's talk about it. They had their first press conferences this week. Okay. So a lot of people that felt a lot of different ways because they didn't see the rowdy Charlo that they're used to seeing. But I have to let people know he has unofficial PR representation in the form of BOXIANA the Menace. Friend, what you been telling our friend? What you been telling me? What have you been telling him?
You ain't got to get out there and do all that. You can get your fucking point across being a normal damn human being without all that yelling and ignorant shit. And it looks fantastic. The humble be zen. You ain't got to get out there and do all that for all them people. They gonna see you regardless. Let your shit talk do in the ring. He doing just that. Not just him. He ain't the only one that didn't calm down. Guess who else didn't calm down too? Cha.
Listen, I saw her do an interview as well. Okay. Looks like they feed off each other very well. Okay. Kudos to her. She spoke really well during the interview, very knowledgeable about the sport. Okay. And I, for one, y'all know me, I don't like all that foolishness. I don't like all that. So when I saw him up there, I just felt like he is maturing. Now, other folks want to see the foolishness. He talk all that shit to everybody else. He respecting Charlo. I mean, he respecting Canelo too much. I want to see him give rah. And we'll probably see that person at some point. I would much rather him let all that out in the ring, but we'll probably see it at some point. But this is the opening presser, okay? This isn't like the week of the fight. So he in there. Okay, no, he in there. He in there. We just didn't see him on this go round. How did you feel looking at them face to face, the face off, the difference in height? How do you feel about that? Do you think that's going to play any role in how this fight
This
goes?
just gonna be one of those crazy ass. We gonna have to see how this go fight. We know how Mel fight. We know how Canelo fight. We know Canelo gets tired after 6 rounds. If we just got to be fucking honest. But if we gotta talk shit about Canelo, we gotta talk shit about Mel. Mel don't do shit right on the first time. He needs 2 times to do it. So hopefully this is gonna be one of those one-timers for him, and we'll have a great fight. But we do know that he needs more than one time to do stuff. So,
Well, we shall see. Not all his fights, does he need one time. He laid old banana out. I'm just saying, not every time.
talking about a nigga we don't even know. This Canelo Alvarez, hell, we got a concern with Canelo, and it ain't just him fighting real good.
What's the concern for him?
Nothing, because I don't want y'all judging me talking about my fighter. So with that being said, Canelo is who he is.
What's the concern?
Huh?
What's the concern?
I can't hear you. I think I'm a little deaf.
What's the concern? What is? No. What's the concern? You can't hear. You can't see.
I can't see. I don't know. Whatever do you mean? There is no concern. Canelo.
Well, we shall see. I thought it was very interesting. I enjoyed I don't want to say I enjoyed, but there was no surprise. There was nothing to leave us salivating for the fight. They didn't give anything extra. They were both respectful, well mannered during the time, that they shared on the stage. So that was cool. Both trainers were also very complimentary of each other as well. Baby, when I tell you I'm tired for Derrick James, I'm tired for him. I know he can't wait till this fight is over with. I have forgot. He been on go since Frank Martin, and that was in mid-July. He has been on overdrive since then. So get some rest, honey. Get some rest to get the game plan together. Okay, get some rest, get the game plan together, and I'm gonna need Mel to focus and execute. Okay, I see y'all coming on in. What's up, Woke D-Ray Productions? Hey, Karma girl, what's going on? I saw you slide through. Contender, how you doing? Yeah, y'all come on in the room. So now look, cause I know y'all came because of the big bomb that was dropped this week. Okay, pun intended. I'm gonna read this super chat and we're gonna get into it. Andre Robinson says, salute to y'all, Nik and BOXIANA. I'm praying that Mel or Canelo will stop the Bud train. His Darkwing dick looking ass is plucking my nerve. I'm a Darkwing duck. I'm gonna say duck. Now I'm gonna say duck. Sup, Tummy Tom. Woo, Lord. So yeah, thank you so much for coming through. We appreciate that super chat. We really do. Y'all.
What's going on, Eddie Hearn? And you know what somebody told me? He's just the promoter. He don't have nothing to do with that. I don't know.
Y'all. So, okay. Bud ain't did nothing to us. We just like EJ. That's all. We like Bud when he not fighting Errol.
You better stop being so sensitive about damn Bud. Bud ain't did nothing to nobody but be Budrick.
Yeah.
We not gonna stop calling him Budrick. That's his damn name.
That's his name over here. Shout out to Jay Good for the nickname. Yeah, that's we like Bud over here. Don't nobody else get as much attention as Bud over here. That we don't fool with like that. So yeah. We actually like him. Y'all know we do. That's why y'all over here, because y'all can talk shit with us and kiki about the shit. So don't trip. Look, what in the hell is going on with Alycia Baumgardner, y'all? It's so much information, and then it's not a lot of information. So it's only so much information being presented to the public. But then there are rumblings, okay, that some of y'all ain't privy to, but we are. Okay, so now we have been told a month after her fight, Alycia Baumgardner has allegedly tested positive for not one, but 2 banned substances. Okay, now typically when folks are, when it comes out that people are testing positive, I know me. I want to hear from the fighter. I want to know what the fighter has to say. What's the rebuttal? Sometimes folks will just, not say anything. And to me, that's kind of like quietly admitting that you knew you was doing something wrong. And then some folks, it takes them a week or so and they'll come out with a prepared statement that dismisses the allegations and, confesses, just says that they're innocent and they are not guilty of said allegations, but take a little time. And then there are some folks that immediately come out and say, hell no, I was not juicing. I am a clean athlete. And that is what Alycia Baumgardner did. She came out expeditiously, okay? She ain't wait no long time. She gave a statement on social media. She went live on the Boxing Voice to proclaim her innocence. And she said something going on. She's a clean fighter. So, friend, want to know what your initial thoughts of the news was. What did you initially think?
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought. Mm-hmm. I really didn't have much to say because I feel like I'm gonna do this like y'all be doing these niggas. I can't see. I'm fucking blind. They keep letting Dillian White fight on that shit. I love Canelo, but we know the rumor about Canelo. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's the rumor about? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He has frequent migraines. That's what they said about Canelo. He take migraine medicine for his headaches. So with that being said, I can't see. I'm motherfucking blind, and I'm gonna stick beside her because something ain't sitting right in my spirit about this whole situation. Because one or two things: either you fucking dirty from the beginning, that dirty shit just didn't fucking start, nor is that dirty shit over with. But I'm gonna stick beside her. My question is, because I started doing a little bit of my own research. Like first, it was one drug. And then you got to be real smart about like the shit that they trying to put a blame on you for. The drug that they tried to say that she's taken originally, not this second one that they released, this first one, it'll pretty much mess up her opportunity to have children. So I know she don't look stupid. She just don't look real dumb. And I don't think she would do anything to mess up her opportunity to one day bear children. Then I got to thinking some more. I'm 50-50 with it because the half-life of this said medicine is 13 hours. So it only will stay in your system for 13 hours. So I'm like, damn, did she take that shit before the fight? And that's why she tested positive and then tested clean afterward. I'm very much confused, but I'm gonna be like everybody else, like they do Dillian White, Big Baby, all them motherfuckers that was fighting forever before they finally got banned for fucking pets. I can't see. I'm motherfucking blind.
Well, I'm gonna read the super chat and I'm gonna tell y'all how I feel about it. Okay, Tommy Tom says, "What's up with Alycia? Jeez, not a good look to be popping. Plus, with a physique like hers, I'm waiting for the B sample. I'm waiting on the B sample too. Okay, I'm waiting on the B sample too. When I first heard the news, I was like, no, not the boxing Barbie. No, not Alycia. No, Alycia. The only person that has been doing more boxing media than Alycia Baumgardner at this moment is Bud Crawford. And that's him coming off of a phenomenal win. Anybody else, they're not seeing the media the way Alycia Baumgardner is. She's commentating fights when they're on the network that she fights on. She's wherever a good boxing weekend is, she's going to be there if she's not fighting. She is making her rounds. She is putting in her bid to be the face of women's boxing. Okay. And she's there. So when I heard the news, I said, oh no, not Alycia. And then I initially said, well, I ain't gonna lie. I thought about immediately, I said steroids, and then I thought about the video where she went from smiling real pleasantly to on that bicep like that. I was like, okay. I could see possibly, the steroids make you a little, and that was really, so I said, no.
But she like that though.
She is. Fuck. She is. So then I said, okay, I'm going to wait. And I want to see what she says, if she says anything, because silence speaks volumes sometimes. Well, she immediately made a statement. Immediately. She made a statement. She got on, like I said, she got on the Boxing Voice. normally when people are going through stuff like that, their PR will tell them to fall back, not to speak, let due process play out. They'll give a generic statement, something like that, and we won't hear from them for a while. Well, that ain't been her. Only thing she did was turn off the comments on her Twitter account, but she's still been posting. She has completely, vehemently said they are false allegations. She is a clean fighter. People are trying to find pictures and say, you know, she don't look like she did. She's always been a muscular, feminine woman. Always. Since I've known her to box, she's always been a muscular, feminine woman. Then there were pictures of her as a young child, a young girl, 8, 9 years old. She was muscular then for a girl. That's just her body type. I know females like that. She's naturally cut up like that. I can see somebody being a professional fighter getting bigger. I ain't trying to cape for nobody. I don't know these people personally at all. But my discernment is not saying that she's guilty. My discernment is telling me that it's some other stuff going on. Okay, this was before anybody said anything else. And then I waited because in my mind, I knew Michaela Mayer was going to jump all over this. But she hasn't said one word. Okay, that speaks volumes about Michaela. But for me, it also says she don't really believe this shit neither. And then Jessica McCaskill came out. And she had some very interesting thoughts. Real interesting.
I was very much surprised that she got her black ass up there and said that shit.
Y'all know that? When she get black? When they make her black?
I thought she didn't always been black, honestly.
I thought she was Mexican. I ain't gonna lie. I thought she was Mexican.
I thought she was a light-skinned Caucasian like myself. That's what I was thinking.
Whatever she is, she called in also to the boxing voice, and she gave a very interesting theory. And I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but it made sense to me. I don't know if y'all have heard her. She backtracked, kinda, but not really. It's also very interesting. I'm gonna wait to see what color the walls are gonna be. I'm really waiting to see what that B sample is gonna be like. I tend to agree with you. I've been listening to other channels speak about it because I'm not well versed in PEDs. I'm not well versed in steroids. I don't know anything about it. But men who are talking about this particular steroid that has been found are saying that it's like a very old school steroid. Like nobody in their right mind, if they were going to try to cheat, would cheat with this particular steroid. So it's making her look dumb at the same time. And I don't take her for no dummy. And then not one, but 2 different substances feels like overkill to me. I don't know, the math ain't mathing. Now, like I said, y'all. Oh, Rachel said there wasn't no conspiracy. So yeah, I don't know, Jay. I don't know if McCaskill black or not. I don't know. I thought she was Mexican. I may be wrong. I don't know. What I'm saying is, I think somebody trying to set up Alycia. That's what my gut is telling me. That's what my gut is telling me. And my gut is telling me that because she out here being the new face of women's boxing and her contract is about to be up. Who better to be the new face of women's boxing and to be the first female star at a place maybe like PBC or something? I'm just throwing it out there. Nothing is confirmed. This is just my conspiracy theory.
We don't even go to PBC. We can go over there with Michaela and go to Top Rank and y'all can fight for it. And Michaela, let me tell you, I don't speak to people, but I like for somebody to be very calculated in silence. Like when I'm gonna do something, I mean, you're not gonna hear about it until I want you to know about it. She did that. She's not talking about it. She's not. I don't even think she's gonna address it. She got a fight coming up that she's focusing on. Very much proud because I was expecting her to eat this with an open spoon. Everybody else was expecting her to just jump on it and raw. She didn't. She didn't say a word. Very, 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 very got too much respect for her now because she could have really went down through there. She could
have. I've not heard one boxer. I've not heard one boxer condemn Alycia. I've not heard one boxer condemn what Jessica McCaskill said. Not one. The only person that's mad is Eddie Hearn. He the only one upset. I'm just saying. You know what? I saw a tweet that Letourneau had tweeted, but to me, she didn't say it. The tweet didn't read negativity towards Alycia. It showed two pictures of her. And to me, there wasn't a huge difference in the physique. And all it said was bomb. And it had a bomb emoji. I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
All I'm gonna say is something off. Something ain't sitting right in my spirit with a whole lot of stuff that's going on in boxing, but I'm not here to continue to dive into it. I'm not going to. It'll come out. Everything done in the dark always come to light. It always do. You just gotta sit back and wait. Sometimes it's hard to wait for it because you want to know and you want to address the shit right now. Sit back and let shit unfold. It always fucking unfold every single time.
Listen, y'all, there are rumblings we are not at liberty to discuss, but there are rumblings that will blow the roof off that have to do with boxing, but don't though. It's a lot. It's a whole lot. But my Negro spirit is not feeling like she's guilty of this. My Negro spirit is feeling like there's a setup in the midst. So we gonna see. We gonna wait.
You notice they all of the dirty tests are over there at Eddie Hearn's little area, match room. All the fighters in match room are dirty for some strange odd reason.
Isn't that funny? And but this is the one thing, like I said, her situation stands out to me because she didn't come with a bogus, I ate contaminated eggs or contaminated beef, or it was something in the tea, or it was, boar nuts. She didn't say none of that. All them people, they knew they had some bullshit in their system. They just tried to give you a reason why it was in there. She didn't say any of that. She said, hell no, I'm a clean boxer. And I don't know how the hell that shit got in my pee. So we gonna see. Because I'm waiting on the B sample. Now, this is my other question. Why it take so long for these test results to come back? What is that about? We are in the year 2023. I can go cough on us and then rub in my nostril and find out if I got COVID within 10 minutes. How come y'all can't test these pee samples on the same day? Why y'all allowing people to potentially get in the ring dirty when this could all be avoided if that were the case? Why are we doing that in 2023?
So many questions that you're asking today, my good friend, because I would really like to know that. I thought the pre-fight test is done like right, and it don't take long for them to come back. I think it takes like an hour or two for that shit to come back, unless they have to send it to a lab to be analyzed. Karma, you in here? Tell me if I'm correct. I think a drug test comes back within a couple of hours, The only time it takes the longer time is if they have to send it to a lab.
I don't understand that. And why would you have to send that to a lab? It's a urine test. You ain't doing DNA.
Very much strange.
Yeah, Tony, aka Uber Gas, he says Amanda didn't say anything either.
Yeah.
No, none of the women. Okay, Miss Undisputed came out in defense of Alycia Baumgardner, and I'm talking about Clarissa Shields. She added her 2 cents in. She said, "I'm gonna wait to see what color the walls are gonna be," basically. But she did say that Alycia was asking her about how to get signed up with drug testing. I think with WADA, one of those agencies, and she said it didn't feel like that, didn't sound like somebody that's a dirty fighter to her. So
her test took 9 days to get to the lab, and this was the pre-fight test. Doesn't that cancel itself out because it wasn't generated in time? I'm very much confused at how 9-day-old piss is really fucked up. It turns cloudy after a day or two. Like after 24 hours, it starts growing bacteria. I'm just saying because it is what it is. After 24 hours, it starts to grow bacteria and then it starts to get cloudy. So by 9 days, that shit wasn't usable by any means. Like I can't imagine the condition of 9-day-old piss in a container.
And my thing is this. Okay, so the first sample tested dirty. Why are we taking so long to come back with the results of the B sample? What are we gonna take another 30 days for that?
What, missing like Dillian White's? So if her B sample is missing like Dillian White's, are we going to consider her a dirty fighter now?
I'm not. If her B sample is missing, that's a setup. To me, that's a setup. And I encourage all these fighters, if you're not looking at this mess, you need to look at it carefully and do what Jessica McCaskill is doing. She has her own separate facility, her own separate agency that tests her on the same day that she sends P to the test that is required by boxing because they so dirty and untrustworthy. And we all know and say all the time that boxing is a dirty sport. It is.
It is. And let's just say, okay, everybody, we're thinking hypothetically right now, you guys, right? We all have our hypothetical thinking caps on. So we have a fighter that was tested pre-fight, right? It took 9 days for her sample to be received. In that sample, it was dirty, right? Mm-hmm. The 2 other samples that they took, they got immediate after. The results were damn near immediate because they took 2 fucking different tests and they both were positive. Who's to say that in that time that shit wasn't contaminated? Who says the lab didn't have it and discarded it into some other stuff and then they found it when they were looking for it? Too many like
questions.
What ifs could happen to 9-day-old piss? And I'm still trying to figure out, why would you even test 9-day-old pee? Because I know it was bad. You can't milk in a cup for 9 days. So what you think pee in a cup closed up would look like in 9 days?
It's just got to be a better way. You can't make me believe that big bad boxing and all the money that it generates can't do better than 9-day-old testing practices. It is just something that is so ill about that. It's something that is so disgruntling about that. You cannot tell me y'all can't find better ways to test these boxers than to test them a few days before the fight and not get test results until a month later.
Okay, we got a shitload of working people in here, and a lot of you working people had to go take a drug test at a lab. And they told y'all you would have those results back within 24 hours. Am I right or am I wrong? You just put yes or no in the comments if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure they tell you that you will have your results back within 24 hours after you take a UA at a lab, an actual lab where you go in there and you pee in a cup and they got the thermometer strip on the cup? So they make no.
So Larry Lopez says, I thought they test the blood instead of the urine. Okay, Larry, they might. My question is this: how long does it take to get blood tests back?
It takes 72 hours back, if that. 72 hours. And free smoke. I got a theory to why they would frame her.
Why, friend? What's the theory?
My theory is if her contract was up, Eddie Hearn literally has the female face of boxing in under his grasp. Like, she can do and go as he say. Why would he lose that? Why, if I lose that, I can ruin your career? You know what I'm saying? Like, you won't fight anywhere else. Like, she's pretty. They didn't have her on all these fucking different broadcasts. Like, what other way to get her than this right here? A sex scandal, it wouldn't even tip
That
the
will
scale.
blow her up more.
It's only gonna make people want to see her more. What could we do to get her to set her up? Filler UA. No.
Drink said it was her urine sample. So if it's her urine sample, why is it taking so long?
That took 9 days. Even still, you guys, let's just be logical. We're all logical people here, okay? I did it because the hospital that I went to was careless. One time, I got my blood drawn, and they left a vial in there. So I was like, fuck that. I'm not letting them keep my blood. I'm taking this shit with me. I kept that vial, okay? After like 9 days, like when you got ready to turn it, it was black. How do you use, even if it was blood, how do you use a sample that is 9 days old? You can't
Mr. Vega, I'm leaning towards setup. And I know people are saying we saying that because we just want to support her because of whatever reason. But to me, I'm taking into consideration her response time after the news broke and the fact that she's very adamant about not being a dirty fighter. I'm taking into consideration the statement that Jessica McCaskill made. I'm also taking into consideration that we're talking about Eddie Hearn, and he is the devil incarnate. And my Negro spirit and discernment is not tingling saying that she is dirty. It's just not. I might be completely wrong, and if I am, we'll just get on here and talk about it. But I don't feel like I am. I feel like it's some type of setup. I feel like I know some other stuff, but I just feel like,
what if we're wrong? Like, I'm willing to say cheating is wrong, okay? But y'all know me here. I got a fucking theory. I seen some the other day, people were talking about you slow if you think that. I don't give a fuck. You know that motherfucker juicing? You need to do what you need to do to beat this bitch. That goes the same thing for you men. Y'all fighting Canelo. Y'all say Canelo juice. Well, go in there empty-handed if you want to and get beat. It is what it is at this point. Like, there is no point to the blur the lines. Juicy J. But like, I don't understand what we doing. Like, if you gonna cheat, don't get caught. But once you get caught, you need to prepare yourself for what comes with being a drug cheat in boxing.
Right. And question. And it didn't take long for the memes to come out. It didn't take long. People want a reason to shit on you. So it didn't take long. But
and speaking these fucking little, I can't call y'all what I want to call y'all. It's so crazy how these men move. They've been waiting for an opportunity to shit on Alycia Baumgardner. I've seen so many like comments calling her man, like she swole like a guy. Like, y'all do know women got muscle. We ain't just like a soft pile of fucking shit that just look like this. Like, women have muscles too, and if they train those muscles real hard, they will fucking muscle. I know a bitch with abs on her back.
But not only that, like I said, she has pictures of herself posted as a young girl. You can see her frame then as a young girl. She's ripped, she's cut more than the typical little girl. That's just her natural build, her natural makeup.
All of these folks got a cousin that was little and fucking muscular, and all she did was fucking turn flips. Y'all already know the cousin I'm talking about. It was probably some of y'all favorite cousins. She was little and muscular, and she fucking did cartwheels, good ones, backflips, all that, because she was fucking strong as hell. Probably went on to middle school to maybe be a cheerleader, but she played basketball for sure. We all know one of them. I don't know why we acting all of a sudden this is news to us. Like, boxing is getting really weird. And it's because we've allowed so many people. We don't gatekeep well. We didn't let too many people in our sport. And now we got all these weird asses in the sport, like talking all this shit. And they don't even have no idea what they speaking about. Very weird.
Right. Just like you said, and I hate to use the term casuals, but for real, casuals. And then people speaking on, what's up, Brother Cole? Folks speaking on women's bodies like every woman's built the same. All of y'all know that's not true because all men aren't built the same. Some of y'all got hips and titties and ass and shit. So it's different strokes for different folks. That is her natural build. Her natural makeup is muscular. She's a muscular woman. But saying, her jawline, and that girl's face has not changed. Since the time I've known her as a boxer, her face has not changed. She's moved up in weight, so she's gained some weight, but it's still going to be muscle because that's her natural build. But whatever. We'll see. We shall see.
Because all they know is fat bitches. That's it. Y'all, you wouldn't know what that type of woman look like because that's what all y'all know is big bitches and bitches with that thing on the back of their fucking arms, or you know what I'm saying? Like she ain't that. And like no matter, I don't understand this fascination with wanting to make like natural women men. If you like boys, just say that.
Just say that. And she may be a little bit more muscular, but she stay in the gym, so she's kind of gonna be. Yeah, she's moving up in weight, so she's gonna be like, people's bodies change, especially women. I don't know how old Alycia is, but I ain't gonna tell y'all my age, but what I look like at 26, 27, 28. Okay, that's all I'm trying to tell y'all. When I was at the peak of my prowess, the peak of what I thought was fine, man, say, I think she's in peak right now. So I don't know. We could be wrong. Either way, though, guess what? We gonna do for her just what other folks' fans do for them. We gonna do for her what we do for EJ. We gonna do for her what BOXIANA does for Canelo. We gonna support our people. She our people. Okay.
Well, hold on. Okay. Okay, we gonna do that, but all that extra that she put, we might as well include Caleb Plant. Shit, let's include Caleb too if we doing that. Okay, we ain't gonna do that.
Okay, well,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, friend.
Why you throw Caleb in there, mess up the whole?
Might as well. Now, if you gonna do that, you gonna include Caleb. Caleb is welcome to the barbecue. He just can't.
Stop bringing him. Stop inviting him. He cannot come.
You see what you said? We're gonna stick beside our sister. Is we?
I mean, he cool, but he can't come.
Well, then she can't come either.
She has not been proven anything. These are mere allegations.
That is a Caucasian woman.
She ain't Caucasian.
Okay. I want to say something stupid. Let me keep it coming to myself.
Stop, because I know what you finna say. Stop.
But her children will be.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything else y'all want to discuss this evening?
I'm just saying, what's going on? No, I think we did great this evening. This is a great, funny show. We always have a great time here. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. We'll be back on Sunday. There's some little fights this weekend. There's some fight next weekend. I think Usyk's fights next weekend. Him and that boy with the bad knuckles and the eye.
The boy.
Why you always make boy name up like that?
You know what? I'm gonna have to listen to him because you know that is so not like me. I get very irritated when folks butcher people's names. So I am going to have to listen to how they pronounce it because I always get confused. It's either Dubois
We can't
or
leave.
DeBow.
We can't leave. Larry Lopez.
Wait. Larry
Lopez. We finna get out of here because it's literally 11:18 and it's getting late, like Floetry said. But I need to say something. I saw something today that disturbed my spirit. I've been out here doing all this woofing for fucking Gervonta. And then I see something that say, Coach Cal said that Cruz is the next possible opponent. Cruz who?
Maybe you said you didn't mind him.
After Giovanni made him look the way he looked regular. So what I suggest is Gervonta finds it in himself to find him a value motherfucking opponent. Because if he don't, oh baby, the slander that I'm gonna slander. Don't embarrass me. You can do a lot of things to me, but embarrassing me is embarrassing me will bring a new me. I'm a new me. So embarrassing me makes me want to level up and embarrass you more. Don't embarrass me. Gervonta. Esau Cruz. Too.
Friend, they said they got some unfinished business with Esau Cruz.
Ain't none. We saw the unfinished business when he fought Giovanni. Giovanni made him look very regular. There is no unfinished business. I knew then that I did not want to see that fight. I don't want to see that. It's time for Tank to move past. He got to do something. He gonna have to do something.
Interesting that we're talking about Tank because, you know, there are 3 guys at 135 that, you know, we continually talk about. One has moved to 140, but then there's Tank, and then there's Shakur. And I heard Shakur got a nice little fight that's lining up for him at 135.
I heard. I very much heard. And when people hear who the fight is, they're going to be very much shooketh because they didn't never expect for Top Rank to work with PBC. That's all the hint that you get.
That's it. And I know some of you have probably heard rumblings as well. We won't expose just yet. However, wouldn't it be interesting that the biggest draw outside of Canelo Alvarez is fighting another nobody? Because the person who Shakur is fighting, if that fight gets made, we gonna all be like, hell yeah. Okay, we got young Devin Haney moving up to 140 about to fight Regis Prograis. We like, hell yeah. Let's get busy. Let's see what y'all working with. Let's get it popping. We waiting on Tank. We waiting on Gervonta. We waiting to see who Gervonta is gonna fight. Okay, so Devin's gone. Shakur's off the table. Who is over there on PBC that Gervonta can fight? We got Edwin De Los Santos. I would love to see Edwin fight somebody. He might get knocked smooth out, but I like Edwin. He coming to fight. Okay. We got Frank Martin over there. How come you can't fight Frank? Why are you finding yet Pitbull Cruz too? That's the best y'all can do? I'm disgusted. Tevin Smith says Caleb's wife got no booty. She's a pilgrim. Oh, goddamn.
Speaking of no booty,
you do Jordan like that.
You see, and you haven't seen Jordan on any of those telecasts, but I found Jordan the other day. If you were wondering, she's doing Team Comeback Lead. She's doing the commentary over there. You're welcome.
Yeah, I wonder what happened with her and PBC, or if she's still with PBC. There was her first job back after giving birth, so maybe she's just over there getting her feet.
That baby, she could have been back.
No, okay. Well, VJ, don't come in here with that bullshit. Don't do that. Don't do that. And yes, Jay Good. Yes, he only fights below the border, south of the border. Okay, yeah, south of the border. Drink, I think you're going to be surprised when you see who the next opponent is going to be for Mr. Martin. Think you're going to be very surprised. I think a lot of y'all will be. We shall see. I'm getting excited. I did see, I don't know how accurate it is, but ESPN did, they do have Devin and Regis in Vegas on the 28th. So I've heard different stuff. Go ahead.
The venue has changed, still to be announced, October 28th.
Okay. So we're waiting for the venue for that fight, but it's supposedly happening on the 28th. So we shall see. We got some good boxing coming up, y'all. This week is kind of slow. Next week, we'll be back in action. Okay. So we were slow with the actual boxing, but boxing news, honey. Boxing news has been hot. Oh, VJ, you in here with the go ahead, friend. Go on get off of here and handle up, cause he talking that shit this evening. And sir, you in danger. You in danger, honey. Yeah. Okay. All right then, friend. Go ahead on and close us out.
Y'all have a wonderful, blessed evening this evening. We'll see y'all back Sunday, 7:30. We had Ryan Martin at the beginning of the show. If you missed it, tap into that. He's a great interview. We're a great interview for you people. For you people that's going around telling everybody not to interview with us because we're women. I wasn't never going to give you any shine, but I think tonight's your night. Yeah. They still gonna interview with us because we're women. Y'all keep trying to sabotage Queens of the Ring, and we're still gonna continue to grow. We really are a big thing in boxing. They really be talking about us. So y'all keep on with your slander. I'm gonna keep going behind your backs, sneaking these interviews in. I got a whole bunch of shit lined up, to be frank. Y'all go see Shadesha back real soon.
Speaking of, baby Shadesha is making her rounds on social media as well. She is hunting for Savannah Marshall. Savannah, where art thou? We haven't heard hello of Savannah Marshall. Where you at, girl? Where you at? Okay. Y'all make sure y'all click the like button, please. We've been in here giving great boxing commentary, having a funky good time with everybody in the chat. Do us a favor, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Share the episode with some folks who you think may, enjoy it. And subscribe if you haven't already. We know we got a lot of y'all over here because y'all was kikiing and whatnot. But you're staying because you have a good time. And we appreciate it. So tell somebody and tell them to tell somebody. And we'll be back on Sunday because between now and Sunday, some other stuff might pop off that we got to talk about, honey. And yeah, where are thou, Savannah? Yeah. So Fran, enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see y'all on Sunday. Peace.